So I'm sure the whole NBA world knows that the Minnesota Timberwolves has the first draft pick of the 2020 NBA draft. And if you don't, then you live under a rock. And honestly, I believe that Anthony Edwards should be the official solidified number one pick. Just based on the fact that, man, he's a 6'5", arguably 6'6", 225-pound guard, man. He could play a small forward if you're playing small ball, but I'll have him at the 2. And he's an NBA ready body, man. Like, he has everything that you need at the 2 guard or 3 for small ball positions. He could be a potential star. We all know that for sure. Dropping 19 a game. He can score in the paint. He can score in the midi. He can score from the 3. I mean, he can just do it all. He can get hot. Man, he just that dude, man. Like, I don't see how they pass on him. It just doesn't make sense. Like, if you pick up LaMelo Ball, right? How does that work with another guard that does the same things he does? As in D'Angelo Russell, I'm sure, I hope we all know that. It just doesn't make sense. Chemistry-wise, defensively, it just doesn't add up. I mean, Anthony Edwards isn't a defensive savant, but his physique puts him over the edge, in my opinion. Just that alone, like, I don't see how they pass on that, man. It just doesn't make sense that they give him up. He shot below average from shooting, but the free throw percentage is promising. 40% from the field, 29% from 3. I know that's not good. And 77% from the free throw line. 77% from the free throw line shows that he actually can shoot. He has a shooting touch. But, I mean, he was the main guy on that team. I mean, he had to shoot the ball a lot. He had to be there offensively. He had to do it all, clearly. The assist-to-turnover ratio is pretty bad. I mean, we all know D'Lo will take the load when it comes to setting guys up and being a playmaker and being a point guard on the floor. But, I mean, we hope that he can actually develop that skill set. Hopefully he does, and, you know, be able to share the load with D'Lo and handle the ball and set guys up like he does. But for now, I believe that he should just be a scoring guy. I could definitely see him coming into the league dropping 18 a night, potentially 20 if you think about it. I think he has it, man. I just don't see him being a bust, in my opinion, if he's healthy. I don't think they pass on that, man. It just doesn't make sense. Cat hopefully improves defensively. Hopefully. He's an all-star player, we all know that, but his effort when it comes to defense isn't really there. He kind of lets guys get by him and just gives up, says whatever. D'Lo hopefully becomes a legitimate star. Hopefully that one all-star season wasn't just a fluke. Hopefully he comes in and sets a tone and tries to carry these guys to a playoff spot, you know? I mean, I'm sure that's why he's there. I don't think he's there just to play around and make jokes. Like, that's not the whole point of why he's there. Hopefully Jarrett Culver improves his shooting. He shot terribly, man. Like, I mean, the shooting splits are pretty close to Anthony Edwards, but his scoring wasn't good. He only averaged about 12 a night, 40% from the field, 29% from 3, and 48% from the free throw line. And that's their lottery pick. I don't think that's a good sign for them. Hopefully he improves that and, you know, gets some size on him, because he is pretty thin at the wing. Yeah, man, hopefully he gets right. Naz Reid, he's a pretty decent guy. He can do what you need at the center position. He can stretch the floor, grab some rebounds. Hopefully he improves overall. JJ, as in James Johnson, provide some serviceable minutes for them. I don't really depend on him being there the whole season. I'm sure he wants to be on a team that's trying to win a championship, but if he's there, then hopefully he just provides some serviceable minutes. They have Josh Okogie. Hopefully he takes that leap. He did drop 18-9 in college. He's only 22 years old. He has the potential to do something. Malik Beasley. Now this guy was a very underrated kind of guy when it came to him being traded to Minnesota. teams weren't paying attention to him at all. Like, they were just being whatever to him. He jumped from 7.9 a game to 20.7. I mean, it was only a short sample. It was only 14 games, but that's a big jump in my opinion. Good shooting splits too. 47% from the field, 43% from 3, and 75% from the field. That's pretty good, man, for a shooting guard. That is pretty good. Now, a lineup they can run is D'Angelo Russell at the 1, Malik Beasley at the 2, Anthony Edwards at the 3. Maybe they can run Naz Reid at the 4 or James Johnson at the 4 and Cat at the 5. Just a front court position. Just have somebody at the 4 and Cat at the 5. Which will be important for them in the long run. I see this team potentially fighting for a seed, but I mean, it's a step in the right direction. Like, they were not even contending last year. They were just floundering around, trading guys around. They did trade away Wiggins, which I didn't expect, to be honest. I thought they were going to stick with him and Cat. But for the longevity of it, I mean, it makes sense to pair him up with D'Lo just because they're very close and, you know, they essentially belong together, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing. It seemed like those guys really enjoy being together. But yeah, man, I think Anthony Edwards is the right first pick for this team. I really don't understand why they would pass that up for a guy like James Wiseman. They already have Cat, LaMelo Ball, they already have D'Angelo Russell. If they don't pick up Anthony Edwards, then hopefully they trade for somebody that they probably have their eyes on in the NBA right now. But other than that, man, Anthony Edwards is the guy. No doubt about it.